everybody out there in YouTube land, my name is Chaos! And welcome back to Trackmania Turbo. And if any set of tracks was more like Sonic the Hedgehog, they wouldn't surpass this track. Because this is Roller Coaster Lagoon, and this is already awesome despite the fact that I'm behind gold. I hate the fact that once you see gold ahead of you, there's literally no chance whatsoever of you superseding that gold. I do, however, love this track. After conniving through the cavernous caverns of the canyon and out... Oh, I had something planned, but whatever. What's with all the dolls? We're obviously in some sort of hot and bothered Asian continent. You would think I would be bothered with the fact that I'm going in between first person and third person, but it's not really making that much of a difference. What are you doing? Parking on the sidewalk. What do you think I'm doing? Look at that view, though. I hope I don't have to race on all those tracks in the distance, because that's a lot of twisting and turning. And I do not have my dance pants on. I do not have the mojo to twist and to turn, to shake it all about. What are you doing? Yes, sometimes I do think I'm clever. And 100% of the time, I do think my cleverness is what gets in the way of me racing. I could literally just be quiet the entire time and race it. But that's not the point. The point is to enjoy a day at the races. I've never actually been to a race or watched a race. I've watched all the Cars movies. And I like cars in general, both the movie and the vehicle. Announcer guy does have a point. I am not exactly paying attention. I am, however, paying attention to these giant kitty cat dolls. Like, this car is literally designed to be a pain in the butt, because there is no turning on this. I'm trying to go as slow as possible to look at the doll. And the camera is going up my butt. Why you do this to me, game? Yeah, I know it would make me feel better if I was just racing against bronze, but if I was doing that, I'd have no one's backdraft to be up. I did it. Maybe if I set better goals for myself instead of limitations, I'd be somewhere in the world right about now. I mean, I am somewhere in the world right about now. I'm in some sort of Asian metropolis jungle emporium. Name copyrighted. Don't take it from me. But, gold is really the only thing one should be after. And it does make life depressing. Sometimes you just want to take a minute and get off the rocky path and... Oh, San ni Ichi. We're in Japan. Or some sort of fictional variation of Japan. Although you would think... No, you wouldn't think. It would be factual to say that Japan would probably be the country to attempt to do such wacky races. And no, I didn't mean to do that. And why is... Whoa. Nailed it. Have I mentioned my favorite part about this race is the beginning where they just drop you off of a helicopter? That's pretty awesome. And I like this island setting. It's half Lilo and Stitch, half like the final location of Uncharted 4. And no, I'm not going to let that water puddle or that fender bender stop me. I'm going to see where the rest of this race is, because me restarting the race over and over does not push me forward. The races are actually a lot shorter than I thought they'd be. Now there's a green series, a blue series, a red series, and a black series. There's a whole bunch of colors in the rainbow to this racing game. But I'm not going to do all of those. I'm barely going to make it through the white series. So, fasten your seatbelts, people. This is what you're getting. You're getting me fumbling to get bronze. It's entertaining! Oh, it used to be a video or two ago that I didn't care about winning the races. I didn't care that I was flipping stupid. But now here I am trying to redo the races over and over and over just to try to live up to the gold standard that I'm setting for myself. It's not right. It's bad on my stress levels, my ego. I think I have one of those. Or at least I'm growing one next to my appendix by the end of all this. But I should just try to make it to the end. It's also kind of important... Oh, shut up. It's also kind of important for me to actually make it to the end of these and get bronze. Thankfully. Just to make it to the next level. At least we're getting some of these medals. I've actually gotten a few customization options. American flag, some cake. That's all we're really living for here. It's America and cake. God bless them. I'll try not to restart these races anymore. If I don't do good, I don't do good. It's just, it's not the destination, It's the journey, and I'm never going to find where the destination is if I keep restarting my journey over and over like one big reset clock. Whoa, skirting the edge. That wasn't the road. And this is a lap one. Okay, just follow in his footsteps. That's what you do on a blizzardous mountain in a junglish rainforest. Is you follow the frickin' beaten path.
Easy on the paintwork.
How in the heck did a single bushwhack me? That was a reset, not a restart. I'm still gonna suck at this. But I like all the little kitty statues jutting up from the landscape, like freaking Eastern Island heads. And you know, you're supposed to put the railings to keep me from falling off, not from skirting them like I'm a giant skateboard and falling into the bush. Not gonna restart. No, I'm fine. I'm cutting through the landscape. I'm gonna charge you for mowing all this lawn. I like how the grass has stayed down from the previous treks through it. At the same time, I'm not getting paid to be a lawnmower service. I don't even think I'm getting paid to be a race car driver. I don't really know where I am in life right now. I know I'm somewhere in the Fiji Islands, maybe? I don't know. The steering on this car is also atrocious. I know it was designed to be a race car, but you'd think there'd be a little bit more needs to be met for a race car. Like, you know, not crashing and dying. That's, you know, isn't that the things they test for? For all the dummies, crash test dummies? Am I the crash test dummy? My whole life perspective has been changed, ladies and gentlemen. I am, in fact, the crash test dummy for this race car simulation. Is this the real life or is this fantasy? I don't know. I lose at both, so it's kind of hard to see the difference. Did I miss a lap somewhere? I feel like I've done this an extra bazillion times.
What are you doing?
Oh. Getting in my own way. Ow. Yay, I got a brand new record. Impossible is a word only found in the Dictionary of Fools. Napoleon Bonaparte. They actually give some really interesting advice in these loading screens. Yeah, I was somewhat disheartened the fact that these races were so short. Well, good thing there was an invisible wall. I wouldn't have, you know, failed at the race. But yeah, I'm kind of okay with the fact that these races are short because staying in this too long is not good for my health. Oh, there wasn't an invisible wall. Of course I meant to do that. Look at where we are. We've found the beach. I'm a beach whale. You know, whoever is in my ear saying, "What are you doing?" You are not invoking good criticism. You're supposed to help. Help! Someone please tell me my failings are amusing. Your failings are amusing. Thank you. Nope. Talking to yourself is fine. Answering to yourself is crazy. So is this race. Look, there's skulls on it. I'm not supposed... That sign isn't even in English. How am I supposed to know what I'm doing? Well, there's a speed boost. And a disco magic 8-ball.
You've taken the bronze.
How? Literally, how can I be your doppelganger if you don't let me stay with you? You're supposed to be my brother, not my enemy. You were my brother, Anakin. Where are you going? I have the high road, Anakin. What?
Hey, look out!
Did you get the license plate of that billboard that smacked me? I could have sworn I just went to the finish line. You saw the word finish. I thought I was finished, and instead I was finished. English language. See? I went through that, or I went over it. Somehow it screwed me. Finally, some cool music to go in my Sonic the Hedgehog dreams. Why am I always skirting the edges of disaster? And what triggered me to permanently be stuck in first person? I don't know. Let's take the time to go exploring. This, everybody. What is with the 0 to 60 on this car? I can't have any control. We were once in Green Hill Zone. Now we're in the underwater level. Good music. The car controls like butt, but the tracks are kind of pretty. Engine off. Where'd my engine go? Caution! Rogue robot! If my engine is off, why am I still moving? Who stole my engine? Yep, they turned off my car again. I parked in a bad neighborhood. Who has remote access to my vehicle? I want names. Sure, the game's not out to get me. Turns off my engine at the end of the race. You killed my engine and you killed my steering. What gives? Aha! You... What? What am I paying attention to? I have no car. This is attempted murder. I have one idea. Maybe it'll work. Holy bananas.
You've taken the bronze.
It didn't say my engine was off. It told me to turn my engine off. Silly me. Tracks are for cars. I don't know what I was... It's not clear. You know...
Hey, pay attention.
Clearly, I'm not meant to be a race car driver. Engine off, it says. Engine is off. Ha! Well, okay. Engine is off. How did he get ahead of me? His engine was on, I tell you. Oh. You know, just when I thought you were trying to screw me over, you went and nailed it. There's a reason they put Sonic the Hedgehog in a car. It's because they know that they have to hold him back or he'd always win. Give him a single chili dog, fill him full of gas, and let him loose. I'm saying, the car, it's a nice gimmick for Mario, but not for Sonic. Give him back his fancy feet. Why am I talking about Sonic the Hedgehog? Well, there's not much more I can talk about this game. This game is trying to screw me over, so I can't talk about niceness. And if you can't say niceness, you don't say nothing at all. If I say nothing at all, I'm not a Let's Player. I didn't even realize we'd reached the end of it. But here are the final scores, and I managed to almost get a bronze and everything. And that'll be the only way we get to the final level. So while I work on this load of nonsense, you take a load off. So thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you want to see. And I'll see all you dudes in the next one. Bye.